All right. Hello, everyone. We're back. We skipped last week because just life. That's how it goes sometimes. Because too many people were not feeling good, so you gotta take care of yourself sometimes. And speaking of taking care of people, real quick, before we get into anything else, just want to say our friends Ren and Griffin could use some help. If anybody has any extra money to throw their way, the links are in the thingamajig. So go give them some love. Ren does so much for this community, and they don't have to. They just do it because they're a great little foxo. And Griffin is also a wonderful human. So if you have, again, the extra money, don't give your last dollar, don't put yourself out, but if you can spare it, please do. And just want to acknowledge that I am streaming from the traditional unceded stolen lands of Neokaska, Kaskaskia, Ochehisakoan, and Kikapoa people. And as always, acknowledge the ongoing genocide that Indigenous people everywhere face. Uh, Also, you know what? Like, Free Palestine, because yeah, speaking of Indigenous people. So, whoever wants to go next, since we're missing Alana this week, we're a little out of sorts. But
I'll just go. I am living, streaming, playing, doing everything that I do in the traditional stolen, unceded lands of the Multnomah, the Wasco, the Cowlitz, Cathlamet, Clackamas, other bands of Chinook, Tualatin, Kalapuya, Molala, and others that made their homes along the Columbia River.
Hello, why I shove food in my face because I have no control of myself. Hello, I happen to be existing on the stolen land of the Tasagualatwite Cherokee East.
I love how different it is every time.
Teehee, I can't read.
I am currently streaming from the traditional lands of the Shimash.
Fantastic. And you know what? Since Antonio is on everyone's shit list, Chad, why don't you tell us why you're on the shit list?
So,
What had happened was.
Yeah, Chad.
the thing is, here's the thing. We were on our way to commit some murders of some very chinny people.
Your cat's upset with you. Look what you did.
Oh, she's so mad. Along the way, we had a stop in, where was it? Did we stop in Budapest?
Yeah, briefly in Budapest, where you seduced a man.
Yes. In Antonio's thirst for knowledge and just being thirsty in general, met up with an individual who has something possibly very special about him, but also has a large collection of information, books, scrolls in general, but most importantly, about demons, and most importantly, about Kabbalah. So in dealing with this person and interacting and trying to get as much information as possible, they made a bond, and Antonio has started the process. I believe also towards the end of the session, completed the process of ghouling this individual.
I think you've only technically done 2, but I mean, at 2,
progressed the process.
Yeah, at 2, that their ability to have total free will is kind of limited.
Yes. And the other special thing about this individual is they may or may not be, or probably are possessed by a demon.
Also,
or something.
You eventually learned that their name is Zaid.
Yes.
Because you didn't bother to ask that for like many days.
Antonio
17
knows
days.
His priorities are.
Time blindness, Dimitrian.
Yeah.
As long as I know the name of a book or a certain name in that book, that's all he cares about. In not sharing this information and not sharing the fact of his kindred nature, the person guessed in a hilarious manner, and Antonio admitted to it, but did not mention his coterie mates were also kindred until they just realized and asked what this person was doing traveling with them. And Antonio, forgetting to be upfront about the goings-ons around him, upset everyone else because he was not forthcoming.
Well,
Yeah.
specifically one person, but then because that one person got hurt, everyone else got mad at you.
Yeah,
It's usually how it
Antonio
goes.
is really, he's focused on him coming, not everyone
Mhm.
else.
Yes.
Hold
He's
on,
only second coming.
where the fuck? Hold on. Wait.
Oh, we'll wait.
I'm waiting.
I can't read. I
Same.
probably put on my glasses. Am I going to? No.
No.
No,
Mm.
this is just the Lee reading.
Who decided to let me write notes? Who decided this was a good idea? Your Honor, he can't prove shit. I'm wrapping it as the artist intended. No, can't pendejo. May the dreadful take you, Chad. Man is spit swallowing and gargling the man into a ghoul. Damn. Wait, what if the demon's hot? That's an important question.
I mean, you're not wrong though.
Here it is. Right under Zaid in the name and Ghoul, even though I do not believe that's how Zaid should be spelled because I'm a Mass Effect nerd. Antonio made Iris cry. The shit list, and then Antonio. And then Antonio made the shit list on Cassian's shit list. We can be in the home of sausages. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I forget, what did he do to make Iris cry?
Iris came to the conclusion that he was saying that he could not have intelligent conversations with them because he was actively seeking out people with more knowledge than everybody else.
Yes.
I missed that part. Was I here? Yes.
That was
I
that was
present?
definitely
No.
Iris's interpretation.
But you didn't also correct her.
I mean,
This is why you're getting thrown and not in a fun way.
Listen, the fact that you made Iris like a singular tear and Demetrian is like, oh hell no.
You done made my baby cry.
Not even your child. Demetrian, this is my baby.
Accurate.
Jason, you made Auntie Iris cry.
I see no lies here. No untruths. So,
All right, I hope y'all are ready for Lee taking notes part 2. It's about to be just as
I love how you
love
say
it.
it's part 2 as if, you haven't been taking notes off and on this whole time.
Yeah, but like that was the most I've done in one sitting. So now it's part 2 officially. Aside from me putting random shit here and going, damn. Damn. Not orgy. What the fuck was happening? I have no remembrance of any of this.
notes are for.
A lot was happening.
Yeah, I don't remember an orgy, but like it's not out of character, so
I put I'm being bullied, and then Valencia put no bullies, and I don't remember what I was being bullied about. But I
think it
believe I
the
was being
session-
bullied.
I think it was the interaction with Sasha towards the end of that other session. Was probably the orgy.
That might have
You
been it.
told Iris about the orgy. I think it was what it was.
No, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Demetrian
You were
was like,
told.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was-
Oh, the other orgy.
I love how you make it sound like you just said like the like the Easter Bunny or something is not like, but I'm just like, damn. Now you explaining the birds and the bees to me again. Please. I'm just a guy. Iris is just a girl.
All right. Yeah. So you know what, Iris, we're gonna start
Hello.
with you. As our coterie has made their way to Bratislava, Cassian was called off. The Ravens arrived, and they have gone to deal with whatever shenanery comes from that. But what is Iris up to as we awaken this fine evening?
Still ignoring Antonio. Like won't even look. If I could breathe, I would not be breathing near this man.
I mean, you technically can breathe. You choose to.
Probably just chilling with Demetrian and Jason. Probably making Jason eat as soon as he arises. Like he's
say-
sleeping, and then he feels someone staring at him, and it's just Iris like this.
You're
Iris
hungry.
has like some man's neck. Happen.
Literally, yeah.
Not breakfast in bed.
I just like drop
Right?
it on him.
Yeah, you know
Eat
what?
up,
I like that.
bitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jason, you awaken to just a man on top of you.
How foreign.
But he's like beat the fuck up. Clearly,
Jason's like, what? Why is he on top of me?
you were taking too long to wake up.
I'm sorry? Question mark?
Good. Then eat your breakfast.
It just like has this look of not confusion, just frustration, and just go for it. Not
But
even worth arguing.
You're being conditioned. You're doing it. You're not arguing with me. My plan is working.
You can ring the bell.
Can you imagine Iris just starts like clapping or walking a certain distance away, and Jason's like, "What was time to get food?"
You mean literally what happened? I think it was last session when Iris was like, "I'm going to get food," and Jason just starts following without thinking.
Bang!
Like mid argument with Demetrian, even.
Literally, that's
Yes.
how you know the conditioning.
How dare the Pavlovian response be so strong?
Listen, when you start offering thickums to people who don't eat thickums, I feel like they do the do.
I love
Yeah.
how we're assuming that these twunks are thick.
Listen, I used twunk loosely with Jason. Loosely.
Yeah.
You're forming the twunkus. You're
Yeah,
building up
I'm
to
turning
it.
him into a twunk. We're
was gonna
climbing the
say-
ranks.
We gotta save some
I
genes
can
for the gene
feel
pool to have
the
other
twonkness.
thickness later on, alright?
Nah, it'll be fine.
I mean, you're not killing every single person.
I specifically picked this criminal out.
What flavor of criminal is this, Lee?
That's a great Google.
It was just a murderer.
Yeah, probably
gonna
just
say,
some
considered a
like
crime.
random serial killer.
We were out looking for the best murderer for you.
Yeah, no, I think Ren's right. Petty theft.
Nah.
I was gonna say, Jason's in front of Iris turned down petty theft as a natural part of the ecosystem that is humans.
Plus, if you kill the killer, you reduce the number of killers in the world, and then
That's
you
why I
increase
kill
the
100.
population that we can feed on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but again,
Murdering the
around-
murderer.
everyone. Yeah, but if you go around killing everyone you feed on, people start to put two and two together.
To be fair, he ain't dead yet. He's just a little bruised.
True.
Catch and release.
He may be
I was gonna say,
unconscious. I may have
even
hit
if
him
he-
over the head with a vase. I don't know.
I was
Maybe a
gonna say,
tree.
If
He's
he's
just a
physically
fan.
beaten up, yeah, all I gotta do is lick the bite marks, and it looks like he got beat to death.
Sure.
Yeah, handle business how you see fit. I just tenderized him a little bit. It's fine.
I just
see
egged her on. I told her that she couldn't get him with a vase from 50 feet away,
That's
She
right.
and
was-
she took that personally.
Why?
I
why
did
you
take
have
that
to do that?
personally.
Why did you have to do that when I wasn't around? I would have loved to see that throw.
I'll do it
Who,
again.
the- who told you to stay sleeping for so long?
I'm sorry. A lot of big things happened last night, and I felt like sleeping in a little bit. Apparently.
Big things. Big things.
Yeah, Antonio's betrayal.
That's nothing new. That's been the last like 500 years.
I know, but
Yeah,
for
this is-
Iris, this is new. Iris is just a girl.
True.
Big
got me
things happened on your lap this evening.
Apparently.
Iris just sitting there with like a torn arm from something, and it's just like, Anyways, eat your food. I'm gonna go throw this in Antonio.
I just imagine the arm scene where in Jurassic Park where they like are in the little bunker thing and there's just the arm that falls out.
Yeah. Iris, I bet you can't curve that arm to get him like around the corner.
Oh, you want to bet? Hold on, I just bend the elbow.
It turns the arm into a boomerang.
Yeah.
Oh,
Beautiful.
the colorful dice.
Antonio,
Yes.
you awaken, probably outside, I'm assuming. Because I think that, not that they would have, like, kicked you out into the sun, but, you know, before you could awaken for the night, I probably would have just been like, nah, this motherfucker needs to be out.
Mhm.
Just like,
Just
feet
carried him outside.
Yeah.
Just need to pick up a coffin on the way or a large box to stuff them in during the day.
Not even carry. That's like a level of caring. Just drug his ass.
And some sheets.
Put them in,
Wrap-
I was gonna say, put them in
wrap
the
'em.
metaphorical trunk. That's it. That's all we got to do.
Not the trunk.
Twonk in the trunk.
Iris cares. Iris is just upsetty spaghetti.
Right. Which is why, you know, you got to give him some brain damage. Casual TBI. It's fine.
Just a casual concussion. That's fine.
Yeah.
Sleep in the doghouse and watch for werewolves. Now you never forget
Yes.
your first betraying. Chad, I'm gonna fight you.
I'm gonna lose.
You are. That is correct, Shawty.
He's gonna lose
I'm
on
gonna bust your ass.
He's gonna lose on purpose.
I mean, I'll make it look good.
Does I'm gonna fight you count as shut the fuck up though?
No,
Is
but
it
shut the
Jenny
fuck up,
question?
Chad.
Those are two different. Those are two different feelings.
Chad's about to get hit with a rat stick here in a minute. That's what I mean.
Amazing.
I ain't got a rat stick in this apartment, but I'll make one.
So, Antonio, you awaken out in the street.
Not the first time.
Yeah.
Won't
Been
be
a
the
while.
last.
So, you probably would notice that the door to where you were staying is locked.
Yes.
The shutters are all shut and locked as well.
After checking any entrance, I dust myself off, make myself as presentable as possible, and find the nearest drinking establishment.
As you set about looking for a nearby tavern, you see a familiar face as Zaid is approaching and says, "Oh, sir, are you all right? Why are
Oh,
you out
fine,
so early?"
Just a little thirsty. I think gonna go for something to quench that thirst.
You know, I'm awfully thirsty myself.
You should join me.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do that.
Let's be on our way.
So, you know, once again, Antonio takes off to do who knows what.
What knows who?
True.
To
What's
do
the rest of
who?
what we're doing? Yeah. Yeah, so what is the rest of the coterie doing?
I guess not killing my breakfast, but dumping him in the middle of the woods.
You're
And
you're in the middle of a fairly large city.
oh, never mind. Dumping him in the alley then, out the window.
Just right outside.
Nailed it.
Is Dimitri
I was
like
gonna
grabbing him
follow-
by by his shirt. Like, where do you want me to drop him? Do you want me to drop him on somebody? Because I see people coming. That'd be funny as
No.
hell.
No,
Wouldn't it?
because
Do you
then
think
it
it would
might
crush?
look like
Do you
murder.
think it would crush their skull if another human
Yeah.
hit them in the head?
We're not high enough.
Possibly,
I
we're
think it would
not-
just be like a don't.
I bet you if I can throw them high enough.
Listen, throw him on a roof. That would be hilarious when he wakes up. Actually,
You want to throw him?
Yes.
Because I could throw him, but I think I want to see you throw him. So
All
here,
right,
go ahead.
bet.
You throw
Yeah,
him.
because I missed
Tosses
the
him
base.
at Iris. You go ahead, give him your best throw. You see that roof? Like, not that one, but the one after that one.
I'm gonna see
you
if I can
get him
land him in the
over there.
chimney.
Jason, give me a wits and awareness roll.
yay! My first roll of the game.
Yes, your first
Don't
roll
fuck
in
it up.
21 episodes.
No, okay. I mean of this session when I
of the
say
day.
of the game.
I know.
I realized my Spotify wasn't playing, and I was like, "Why is my house empty right now?"
You know that's a whole ass mood.
Where are my voices?
Yeah.
The voices. Oh, Rain, I saw somebody comment on the video of one of these episodes going, "Is this a parody?" And I was like, "Damn, we
I know.
funny as shit."
I know. I meant to screenshot that and post it on the socials to be like, the fuck is this?
I didn't know.
Does hearing do anything for my awareness?
Yes.
Four successes.
Okay. Jason, you hear as the rest of the coterie who is with you is arguing over how to dispose of this body in colorful ways. Someone like loudly whispering about something suspicious and saying to get the constable.
And this is why I was just gonna dump him in the alley in the first place. So we need to get this guy out of here fast. I'm pretty sure the law is gonna be getting here soon.
Well, how do you know?
I just heard someone talking about going to get the constable
Why don't we just drop the guy on him?
because
Yeah,
we
well-
have to come because we possibly have to come back through here, and I don't want to have to deal with all that.
Yeah, can
Okay, but-
I want to throw this
What-
man into like a chimney. Like,
I want to see that. But also, two birds with one stone, right? The
Listen,
stone
we
being
don't.
the guy. You dump the guy on the other person, and then that person has all the evidence of the guy
But-
on them, literally, and also is knocked out and
But
found by somebody, and like, oh, why are you in such great condition, and this person is fucked up here in this alley? You're by yourselves. What have you done?
the front desk knows our faces, and I'm pretty sure they're sending them after us because we've been kind of loud about disposing of a body.
Well, the front desk was also a little loud. With
When we
me,
got
so they're
here-
fine.
Let's just get this over with quick because I don't want to have to deal
Okay.
with constable.
Okay, Iris, throw.
all right, what do you want me to
Make sure
do?
there's no
Do
one
you want me to roll
watching.
something for this?
Yeah, it'd be strength and athletics.
Can I make sure there's no one watching out the window first?
Oh, I mean, there doesn't appear to be anyone like watching now.
Now.
It's a body flying.
Also, Chad, you should totally make your picture for StreamYard the little chat icon.
Yes.
That way, whenever you're not here, whenever you're lurking, we can still see your lovely face. Soon.
8 successes.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, tell me how you do this.
Yeah, so this man probably was already drunk when Iris picked him up. Like, so
A
he's
drunken
like,
serial killer.
listen,
Did his killing got drunk?
yeah. He's got
I
a night
watched.
job or whatever.
was gonna say,
So I feel like
celebrating.
he's kind of like he's like dead weight, so he's kind of like wiggly wobbly or whatever. So not the fucking Chad. I'm gonna throw up.
Amazing.
So I'm gonna grab this man by the scruff of his shirt, and I'm gonna do like a spin and just chuck his ass as hard as I can to try and get him over the next roof into the person across's like chimney.
Yeah, somehow you manage to, despite the fact that all of these buildings are pretty tall, you do manage to yeet him over, and you hear shouting as he lands in this chimney, and people start pouring out into the streets because the person in the other house comes out and is screaming about a body falling through their chimney. Other people are bored. It's, yes, a large city, but we're in the 1700s. That shit doesn't happen very often. There's no TV. This is the TV. This is reality TV right here. And they're like, what the fuck's going on? And people start talking and they start pointing and they start crowding around your lodgings.
Well, time to get the fuck out of here.
This is why I said the roof.
We can.
To be
can
We're
fair,
just getting
go
the
through
fuck
roof.
out of here. We're just getting out of here.
Let's go through the roof. Do you want to be first, Jason?
No, not with how you said that.
What do you mean? You'll go far.
I feel like
Listen.
I'm going through the roof the hard way if you do it, and I don't
If
want to
I do it,
that.
you're gonna go far, kid. That'll be a good song one day. All right.
I was gonna say, how about we just just split up for a minute and then reconvene, probably just on the outskirts of town, in the direction we're going.
I have an amazing idea. All right, I'm going to go to the front, and I'm going to go out through the front door, and I'm going to yell, "Hey, look, it's a diversion," and everyone's going to look. I
Yeah.
promise you.
And why is that?
Has to work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out a side window while you do that.
I'm going to use all of my best performances.
Are you using any disciplines, or are you just going?
I'm going to use
on
my
to the-
presence, because I have the awe, so I'm gonna use my
Yeah.
presence and all that. Let's see
Oh.
what I roll.
Jason would make a great javelin. You're right.
I would say, but not a great was it not I forget what they're
Shot
called
put?
when they go through a wall. No, it's the thing they use to break down doors.
Oh, a battering ram?
Yeah.
10 successes.
Oh, we know. No one was confused about that.
So to create a diversion so you guys can actually skedaddle, I bust through the front door, look as shocked as possible, point out behind everybody and say, "Oh my god, look, it's a diversion!" And everyone turns around.
No, they don't turn around. They look
Aw.
at you
Damn.
because
Not the
they're in awe
diversion,
of
but
you.
Huh?
They don't turn around. They're looking at you because they're in awe.
damn.
And
Well, this didn't turn out the way I wanted
and
to.
that's
But
why
you know
I
what?
went out the window.
No, it's fine. Everyone, I'm glad that you all gathered here because you are going to be treated to a wonderful performance. Just open your ears and start clapping your hands and follow me as I start. Let's go. I look back at everybody like, get the fuck out of here. Oh, we're going through the streets. We're going through the streets. We're all a bunch of dumb humans. We're all going through the streets and we're getting the fuck out of here, you dumb bitches. Everyone follow me because I'm so pretty. And everybody watch as my hair flows back and forth and my nice ass moves.
So, while everyone is focused on you, and they are somewhat bewitched, there's just enough of a portion of the crowd that is like, dumb humans. This person does look a little
It's a figure of
corpse-like.
speech.
They do look a little corpse-like, and with all these suspicious things going on, people disappear. There's a body being thrown. I think this is a vampire. And you hear as people are calling for torches.
That's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fine. They're following me. Everyone else is getting away.
Oh my lord.
They're not
Okay.
following
I was
you.
gonna say, by the way,
They're
literally
gonna
as
burn you.
If they can catch me.
Sorry, Raven, go ahead.
I was gonna say, literally, when Jason said, as soon as they were just like, "I'm gonna do a distraction," all right, I'm going out the window. He just started going for the window. Didn't
Yeah.
give time for a distraction or nothing. He was just out and dipping.
Damn, Jason.
What about Iris?
Selfish. Selfish.
Iris probably
escape
jumped
plan.
out the window, but like is following behind to make sure Demetrian doesn't actually get burned at the stake.
Oh, it looks like they're about to get burned. There's no stake.
Okay. I would like, since Demetrian, I'm assuming, is in front of the crowd trying to do whatever it is Demetrian is trying to do. I would like to full sprint run, grab them, and dip the fuck out. Like I am. What's the one when you throw someone over your shoulder? I keep thinking that's
Fireman
like
carry.
Fireman carry.
okay. I don't know why I was thinking lumberjack, and I was like, that's not right. It's not the right. That's not the
mean-
right type of
You
thing.
were just thinking about lesbians.
That is
Lumberjack.
correct. My bad. My bad. Original gangster. My bad. OG.
Valid.
I forget, Lee, do you have celerity for Iris?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you using that?
Hell yeah, I'm using that shit.
I forget, don't you have to do a rouse check for your
I don't.
celerity?
Not for this one.
Okay,
Not for
I-
rapid reflexes. No.
Oh, okay, that's right. Rapid reflex is only in response. It is not like a like you can't move extra fast necessarily. You're just like quick to respond.
Mm.
I would consider this a response. I'm responding to my friend almost dying.
Yes, like you pick up on it quickly, and you are able to get over there, but you're not like running faster than a human could
That's
run. per
fine.
se. And not a comment on like Demetrian's weight, but like you are carrying someone that slows anyone down, no matter how heavy they are. So, yeah, you are being a little bit burdened.
Encumbered.
Yes, not over encumbered, but just encumbered.
Tis fine. Don't
It's
worry.
fine. Everything's fine.
Does
Just
Jason
jump.
hear the commotion?
Well, I assume Jason has ears, so yes.
Yeah. Okay, I just didn't know if it was just like
Yes.
in a. Okay. Yeah, he'd
No,
go
no.
over.
There's a lot of people, and it's very loud.
Okay. He'd go over and try to make sure, see what's going on, and see if there's anything he could do. He can't run in. I mean, he has blink, so he could technically run in. But
Yeah,
he
but
can't
you're not
carry
picking up one of
Demetrian.
us, like-
Yeah.
I mean, you could try.
Mm.
I mean, Jason's not necessarily weak. I do have a strength of a 3, so not like
Okay. That's not
weak.
bad.
But I
Me
don't know how
staring.
Demetrian would feel about Jason picking them up and running with them. Also, I don't know how he would do that, actually. How tall is Demetrian?
5'7".
I mean, I
Oh,
can
not too
say
much
from
taller.
experience, a fireman carry doesn't really make a difference for height. Like
Yeah, because you're just
shorter person, yeah, a shorter person can pick you up. And honestly, like it doesn't take a ton of strength. It takes some, but it doesn't take a ton of strength to carry someone that way, which is why they
Yeah.
do it. Trust me, I've carried some people who are a hell of a lot heavier than me, and I'm like,
I'm sure.
it's not that hard.
So is Iris still running in?
I can because I had the 5 strength, so I figured if I can't outrun, I'm doubt I'm gonna be encumbered a heavy amount.
Yeah, I mean, you with Blink could outrun her easily if you so chose.
Mm-hmm.
But I also have
Okay.
a 3 in athletics, so it's not like I'm like slow as
Yeah,
shit.
it's more that Jason has the ability to run fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah,
I was
so
gonna
if
say,
you want to try, you're more than welcome to.
how close is Dimitri? Purely because of how Jason is, how close to danger is Demetrian in?
Very.
Then yeah, he would go and use Blink and try and help Demetrian get out of there.
Yeah. Uh, so yeah, using Blink, you are able to. I forget. Does that take a rouse check?
It does indeed. Give me
Okay.
one sec.
I mean, either way, you are able to get over there and grab them. But let me know.
I did succeed on the rouse check.
Okay, so you do not gain any hunger. Perfect. Um, yes. So, what is your destination from here?
The Honestly, like I was telling them before, the direction that we were already traveling, so the way out of town towards our destination.
Okay. And actually, looking at the ability, you have more than enough time with this to grab them, put them in a fireman's carry, and continue running fast as fuck, boy. Um, while Iris can do her thing as well.
I was gonna say, literally, as soon as he stops, he would yell or holler at Iris, stick with what I said, and then he would pick as he's picking Dimitri up and bolting.
The best part is because you are like literally running faster than people can see. It just sounds like Jason screaming at you from nowhere.
It'd be like that.
It really does.
Uh
Oh, go ahead.
no, I'm just like all I can think of is like the fucking Roadrunner and just screams in Jason's voice.
Yeah, basically.
That means I gotta go get Antonio. Fuck. I gotta go find that rat bastard. Okay.
Fortunately, you know
Could
where to
just
find
leave
him.
him.
He's not
Could
hard to
just
find.
leave
He's a
him.
creature of habit.
I mean,
Could
that
she,
was
though?
my plan, just leaving him.
I was gonna say, quote unquote, have to find him. We know where he's at, but we actually pretend to look for him because we don't want to find him right now.
I guess
I
I'm gonna
mean-
go to where Antonio is.
Yeah, because you guys have been here for at least a day or so. So, I mean, Antonio would have already kind of picked out a tavern, or at least a couple of taverns, to start hunting from. Um, so, yeah, it does not take long, Iris, for you to track him down. You were able to, like, I guess because you see the Demetrian gets blinked away, you don't actually have to like run over there, so you don't really draw a whole lot of attention to yourself. The crowd is just like asking where the hell they went, uh, and also asking who you guys were, where you came from, what you look like, all that kind of fun stuff.
Am I just being approached casually by like?
No, they're just like discussing amongst
Okay.
themselves. I imagine like you would be able to see that happen before you got anywhere close to them
Okay.
because you have to just run at like normal speed still. So you could just be like, Antonio.
Yeah. Like, fuck. Okay.
This is a little too peoply over here.
Literally me IRL.
Same.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go find Antonio and his new friend
His
and
new
be like,
ghoul.
cool friend, and tell him we gotta go. We gotta leave expeditiously.
It took a second for that to register in my brain.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I guess I walk into whatever tavern Antonio was in. I kind of tap his ghoul on the shoulder, and just go, "Hey, I know you're new to this whole like thing that's occurring to your body as of this present moment, but tell that dumbass right there that we gotta go."
So you notice that Zaid looks drunk. Like as you start like talking to him, you just see the telltale signs. Like his eyes, his pupils are so dilated that he is like drunk on Vitae.
Is Antonio drunk as well?
Antonio is probably well. Actually, Chad, tell me, have you gone to seduce anyone else while you're here, or have you just been whispering sweet nothings in Zaid's ear?
I have tried to find someone else to feed on while we're here.
Perfect. Let's see. Give me
God
a wits
damn
and
it.
awareness roll.
Wits and awareness.
You look like you sucked on a Smurf and you're out here trying to seduce others right now.
We don't question. Okay.
Perish.
We don't question, but we judge.
I'm questioning,
No.
I'm judging, I'm rebuking, like
Not the rebuke. In the name of
set.
Get out of my head.
No,
6 successes.
there's
Jeez.
Wi-Fi in here.
So, Antonio,
Mhm.
would you be seeking someone who is intoxicated? Because, to the best of your knowledge, I mean, you got kicked out of the lodging, but everything was golden when you left.
It wouldn't matter. Either or.
Okay. Yeah. So I think that you find a nice like middle-aged woman who
Perfect.
has imbibed a little too much and is very, very willing to flirt with such a handsome
They
man.
always are.
Yeah, such a dashing young man. So yes, Iris, you find Antonio also fairly intoxicated with a middle-aged, probably like
You know what?
you could tell like
You
she's
wanna play
definitely
games, motherfucker? Okay.
like she's definitely the kind of woman you can tell has probably had several kids. You can see just like from the lines on her face, like deals with a lot of people's shit. So probably kind of a shitty home life.
Okay. How drunk
she's-
is he?
He's definitely drunk. He's not like blackout, but he is intoxicated. The woman looks to be passed out. You don't know if from feeding or intoxication or both.
But she's knocked out. Like she's not gonna.
As far as you can tell, yeah.
Okay. I just go up and I check the woman's pulse like immediately.
Did you kill her? Chad.
Oh, no.
The
I love the
pause
look on
made
your
me
face. You're
anxious.
like, Everybody's like, oh shit.
Literally.
Such a premium catch? No, I'd want them over and over each night till we left.
I
They
can't
deserve a
with
good
you.
time. Look at them. Their home life, so rocky.
You know what? You know what? You know what?
Uh, well, good. Now that you're done doing that, we have to go.
Go where? Why? What's happening? What happened?
Valencia almost died. Got burned alive.
Valencia, not Demetrian.
Damn.
Who?
It's the alter ego that Demetrian uses. Valencia.
Well, they're gonna need one now. They're exposing themselves.
No, Demetrian almost got burned alive. We gotta go.
Are they all right, or are they currently not all right still?
No, they're okay. Jason got them.
So they're not all right. Let's go.
Wow.
Time to leave.
He's. I don't think he can walk.
Yeah, you can tell Zaid.
Can I go
Iris,
pick
you
up
can
Zaid?
Yes, you
If
can.
you must.
Okay.
You beat me
And
to it.
Antonio,
I mean-
as you stand up, you are definitely pretty wobbly.
My God.
Worth it.
Didn't feel those 4 shots while sitting down, but as soon as you stood up, you felt all of them hit at once.
Yeah.
Me when I went bowling.
I love that for you.
That's why you don't sit when you drink.
I wasn't
Fancy
trying
not.
to, but I was also eating.
That's
Um,
valid.
I had chicken tendies, and tequila.
Ooh.
That's the time.
I love that.
That's the time up in there. But yeah, I'm just gonna like walk out with Zaid and go. We have to like. They're asking questions. There's a lot happening. We
Okay.
gotta go.
I start following, and then I stop, and I turn back. Hey, what was your name? Hey. All right.
Not the medieval fuck boy.
I follow Iris.
Could never be me. I know all the wives' names.
Specifically
From
the
the last
wives,
girl.
nobody else.
Yeah, that,
Because nobody else matters.
Nobody else matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
that's it. Like Mambo number 5 over here.
Iris, as you are carrying Zaid, he mumbles something about her name was Ziveta.
I just kind of like
Damn.
situate him. Her name was what?
Iveta.
Okay. I'll let him know. Thank you. You go back to sleep now.
He's just like, I can't sleep.
Yeah, huh?
Oh no.
Yeah, you're like
drinking style.
chokehold.
Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep.
Just close your eyes. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay, little stupid man thing.
Old man thing.
Man thing.
Don't forget the stupid little man thing.
That's important. Stupid is important in that.
It is.
I feel like
Stupid
all
man thing, we need the
both
most
stupid
attention.
little.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of
Stupid
people are just little to Iris, so it doesn't matter.
That's everybody. That's
Yeah.
how they describe everybody.
Yeah. So, where is our coterie meeting back up?
Wherever the hell Jason puts me down so I could yell at him.
I'd say probably about a quarter to half mile outside of town in the direction we were already headed.
Yeah, you only get about 50 feet of blink, and then you were just like running normal speed. So, like at that point, Dimitri, I mean, you're pretty strong, so you could just be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. What the fuck? I was gonna do a backflip out of there. Onto the top of a building. It was gonna be so cool.
Yeah, we
And
didn't
then I
have
was gonna
time
like,
for
haha,
all
you
that.
stupid bitches.
We didn't have time for that last bit. That's the problem.
Always ruining my theatrics. We had fun though, right?
I mean, you did.
It's always a rush, almost dying. You should know. That's happened to you like 7 times
No,
already.
that's not the kind. First of all, it's only happened twice. Second of
Twice,
all,
7, same
there's a
difference.
reason why I am as cautious as I am because I don't want to have that rush again.
You're also this big.
Yeah, because as you and Iris have both found out, my bones are the only strong bone I have. Apparently, is my fucking eye socket.
Well, now after a couple of shatterings.
Because that's how bones work.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
I was
No.
gonna say,
They're
would say,
they're more susceptible to breaking then.
yeah. Oh, see, I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
the
Your wrist
only
gets
bone
stronger every time you punch somebody, so.
that is not.
Well, you gotta punch them hard.
Not
I
hard
don't
enough
think
to
it's
break
the
them.
I don't know.
wrist.
I've punched
I
a
think
lot
it's
of
the
people.
muscles. I think it's the muscles and tendons that get stronger.
No, because every time you punch somebody hard, your wrist breaks a little bit.
That would make it more fragile.
It fractures it a little bit.
Moving on.
This is literally an argument Jason and Dimitri are having.
I love how we got all scientific in this game about vampires and werewolves. These real life creatures that we all know and love.
Yes.
Listen.
Yeah,
I have
Ruby
seen
is
shit.
clearly a werewolf. Look at her.
Obviously.
I'm clearly a vampire.
You got me there.
Aren't we all?
Watch it.
No,
No?
no,
Just me.
I don't want
Anyway.
that. No, thank
And-
you.
And Lee is implied cannibalism.
Werewolf.
It'd be like
I
that.
do be writing entirely too much cannibalism. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine, Lee. You're just a werewolf. We know.
But is any of
Hee-hee.
it more?
I feel like I legally should not answer that.
That's fine. Somebody said grilled pineapple on Threads, and I thought it said grilled people. So
No,
Yes.
easy
It
mistake.
probably did.
Grilled
Grilled
pineapple
people.
flavored people. What do you mean?
yeah, just put the pineapple on like a ham,
Does pineapple belong on people?
Exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
the
put
ultimate question.
pineapple on your people. Gross.
I mean,
It's just
people
like a-
taste like pork.
Allegedly.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Anyways,
allegedly.
So hold on. Speaking
For
of
legal
cannibalism-
reasons.
Speaking of cannibalism, I saw this TikTok recently that was like,
Oh,
I don't
God.
know why I'm on white people TikTok. This is what the creator was saying, but like apparently this woman had to have a rib removed for like medical reasons.
The one who got it
and-
put in a jar.
Yeah, and it had like formaldehyde on it, but like this bitch ate it anyway, like not thinking. Was like, oh well, I don't want to like waste this meat. Like ate a bit of her own body. Yeah, white people. I don't know why we're
When
like
they
this.
said white people taco night, that's actually what they.
It just tastes like formaldehyde.
Yes.
Probably.
They got that
Makes sense.
confused with the salt.
Formaldehyde,
They were like,
formaldehyde
damn.
and mayonnaise.
exactly.
Yeah, I did walk past some frat bros the other day who were talking about going to their dad's house for Taco Tuesday, and I'm like, no, I'm so good. I'm glad I'm not gonna be there.
Taco
I don't-
Tuesday.
I don't need those white people tacos. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, hard pass. I like actual tacos.
With
Good
flavor?
tacos. Yeah.
I like seasoning and salsa
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
and my frozen fruits in the freezer.
On your tacos?
No, you put them on the side.
Okay,
Okay.
I was concerned for a second.
No, I have come
I
to
think
the
I was not
conclusion
the
that I
only one
can't.
concerned.
No, I can't. I have to have like something. Like if I'm eating something that is like heavy in carb like that, I have to have a fruit or vegetable on the side. Like I have to at this point.
Yeah, you gotta eat the rainbow.
Exactly.
I mean, technically,
And also
avocado is a fruit.
True. It counts.
fair.
But they like $3 for one, so I ain't doing all that. I will just buy my store bought guacamole. and have a
3
good
for
day.
1.
For
Yeah.
one avocado, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen
gross.
it.
Yikes.
It hurts.
And
me
they ain't even
legs.
ripe. Them things
No.
hard as my fucking ball sack. Like you throw that shit, you could give someone a concussion.
Softball.
On that note,
Raining like hell outside.
so our coterie is able to meet back up. I'm sure that you guys probably had some sort of like meet in this spot kind of
I feel like
thing.
yes. I feel like there is a designated location.
Yeah. For
I
any
would say
time I
if
get
anything-
for any time I get us in trouble.
Literally, I think Iris and Jason both agreed on a very specific spot. If shit hits the fan, we go here, and then everyone else is just dragged along.
Yeah,
Is-
that tracks.
Because both of you are the responsible ones.
That's unfortunate.
Truly.
I'm only responsible when I need to be, and sometimes I don't want to be, so I don't need to be.
Yeah. I would imagine it's probably not like the main bridge, but one of the bridges over the Danube, which would get you into Austria. Because
Mhm.
Bratislava is right on the river.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Antonio, the rest of the coterie lets you know that, yeah, Dimitrian almost got burnt. I would say alive, but they're not alive.
Not almost. That's an exaggeration. The fire wasn't even that close to me.
It definitely reminded you of that one night so many years ago in Budapest.
It was, yeah, but hey, my shirt's still on, so everything's fine.
That is the ultimate indicator.
Yeah,
It's not bad until Demetrian loses their shirt. Then you know it's serious.
yeah.
If
It's
they're still dressed,
exactly it.
it's
That's
fine.
the rule. That's the rule.
It's very much it'll all be okay in the end. If it's not okay, then it's not the end.
Yes.
Everything will be completely bad when Demetrian loses their shirt. They still have their shirt. It's not bad.
Yep. It's still there, unscathed, not even a
Mhm.
single singe. I'm fine.
Some of the like fibers
Oh, no.
probably got like the lint got burnt.
Yep, from you blinking me the fuck out of there.
You're welcome.
He just dips right out.
I'm not saying thank you
Machines
because
took 'em.
you ruined my backflip.
Did I? Because again, like I said, I'm pretty sure you almost got burnt. Literally just moments before I grabbed you and dipped out.
Yeah, that was also you grabbed me mid squat. That's why you were able to grab me so easily.
Sure, keep telling yourself that.
I will.
But we both know the truth, and so does Iris, because they were there as well.
The truth is a point of view. Reality is perception.
Goddamn robots.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Yep.
Okay, well, hopefully, Lee's power will be back before too long. But yeah, so in the meantime, while our mommy of the group is out, all of the gremlins are here still. So you all make your way across the river. Let me see. I definitely remember what's on the other side, other than Austria. One moment. Yeah, you guys still have a little ways to Vienna. You have to actually follow the river for a while. So you would know it's probably at least another couple of days before you get to your final destination, or at least your current final destination, possibly followed by the other final destination. So in the
For
meantime,
them.
what is our coterie doing? Now that you have had to run out of town unexpectedly, would be probably without horse and carriage.
Makes a note first that we're not able to go back to that town for maybe another like 100 years, and then immediately goes back into listening, like going around listening.
I mean, keep in mind, Bratislava is it's more than a town; it's a small city.
That's why we
So
gotta wait about 100 years.
it probably isn't just that town. But let's be real.
Being hopeful.
Word's gonna spread.
Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah, we can't
let
go
the
back
word spread.
ever.
Let the word spread. I've been wanted before, and I've been wanted before.
I
Two
mean,
different
you
things.
guys can't go back. They didn't see me.
Well, the front desk person saw you with us.
I'm pretty sure they
Unfortunately.
forgot his face after I was done with him.
Damn.
But
I said-
they definitely know my face.
I was gonna say, either way, it's probably best not to go back for a while.
Noted.
So, what are we doing now? Just heading back to next.
Yeah,
how many
we're-
more towns are there?
Yeah, so
We're-
that's what I'm asking y'all. So at this point, you're on foot. Antonio is drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Is beside himself. So
I will keep an eye out for a carriage.
yeah. I mean, there's definitely not a lot of traffic this time of night, but I think you probably would hear at least a few uh, somewhat nearby, like close enough that you can hear the sound of the hooves clomping.
Before heading that way, I will use Blush of Life.
Hmm.
Also, look at Demetrian as I do it. So looking at it as the color comes back to my skin, and probably do that as well, both of y'all.
What do you mean? Do what?
Don't look dead. Also, I
But that's-
failed my hunger roll.
Amazing.
That's my whole thing.
So, Jason, you gain a point of hunger. How you doing?
Just at 2 hunger now, because I didn't kill the guy earlier.
Fair enough.
I specifically didn't kill him. I'm pretty sure the fall down the chimney might have. Especially if
Yeah,
you fell into a fire.
Fine.
yeah. I mean, it's less about the fire, more about the physics.
Humans
Yeah.
are gummy. They're fine.
Only when
Yeah.
you throw them hard enough. But that's not a good thing.
Okay, fine, whatever.
So, Jason, are you trying to get the others to go with you, or are you just going to go by yourself?
I was gonna go by myself, but I was basically telling them to do it anyways, just in case someone comes by and sees them, because we don't need a repeat of the city.
Well, given this coterie, it's going to happen eventually.
Who said the
Exactly.
city's over yet? Just because we
Listen.
changed locations.
I'm holding on to hope that the one responsible person can hold us together right now.
Okay, so
Cassian's player's not here.
Exactly.
so we'll be fine. Word doesn't travel that fast. We'll get there and we'll be out before the word hits. We'll just keep going. And if somebody that if we see somebody that we've seen from the other place, they could just not be seen by anybody ever again.
That's literally what got us in trouble in the first place.
But they're alone.
You hope. All I'm gonna say is just
There's 5 of
Go
us
go.
and 7 of them. You know, their odds are literally 0.
I was gonna say, just how about you go sit next to a tree, pass out for a few minutes while I go try to get us a carriage.
Pass out.
I don't know what you do in your spare time. When
Yeah, you do.
Cassian.
no, I like Jason has blocked that out of his mind at this place. Like it happens so often. He's just desensitized. It's like
Can you
I don't.
though? Can you though?
He can try.
Yeah, he can certainly try. Yeah.
Listen,
So
I was the responsible one a couple hundred years ago.
you guys take turns. Some of you forgot whose turn it was.
Yeah.
Everybody got a little too drunk one night. Forgot whose turn it was. It's fine.
Actually, Demetrian, you might want to come with me because I am not great at talking to people. I'm just not remembering because I don't talk to people.
I can talk to people.
No, you can't. Not right now.
Who said something? I didn't hear anybody or anything. Let's just go. Because whoever was talking has somebody that they would rather talk to.
Just mumble and talk to them ladies.
There's a buzzing again. I didn't know there were like.
Listen, mosquitoes are all over the world.
You know, just a little gross little bloodsucker, unlike us that are awesome big bloodsuckers. Yes, I'm still talking about you too, Jason. You're an awesome big bloodsucker. I don't say it often, and I will never say it again for another probably like 700 years, maybe. Who knows?
It's fine. Everyone literally just heard you say it, so I don't need to hear it again.
I don't think anybody did because that one. I mean, there's nobody else here.
You can't
but
prove it.
Iris, and Iris is writing notes.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's in her notes, so it's forever.
Okay. Anyway, let's go. I'll blush my life or whatever.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a rouse check. See how aroused you are.
I love that blush my life.
Success.
Okay. So you do not gain any. And yeah, so. God damn it, Chad.
What did he do now?
Look at the chat. Talking about Ang Lee.
I mean, that was a
Speaking
good
of
Hulk
Ang Lee,
movie.
welcome back. With the certified bussy.
Certified bussy.
Oh yeah.
I want everyone to be aware right now that I am just standing outside.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, you know, at least you got the certified bussy. Like that's what
This
matters.
is the only way I have service is by standing outside.
That's so
That's
real.
awful.
That is dedication, and I love you forever.
Yes, same.
Yeah. Appreciate
And
being
even
here.
that is questionable. I swear to God, if a tree falls on my car, I'm gonna be pissed.
Then we really will see Ang Lee.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I'm someone. Oh, ooh, because that bitch is not paid off.
Ooh. Insurance, hopefully.
What if the car falls on the tree?
Damn,
Listen,
GG's.
that did happen here when we had a tornado not that long ago. There were
It's a
pictures
thing.
of one. Yeah.
Instead of tree house, tree garage.
Sure. Tree house that is also a car.
Yeah, it's avant-garde, right?
I think it's more Dada. Yeah. Anyway, yes. So, our bard and Twunk, or soon to be Twunk, head off to try and
One training.
yeah, Twunk and training.
Gotta give him the Leon S. Kennedy treatment.
Wow.
Yeah, so you head off. It's not long before you do come across a
Chad, I
nice
hate you.
carriage. God damn it. Lee, I'm saying it for you. Do
What?
it.
I'm fighting for my life right now. Like,
Yeah, no, I'm trying to shut up for you.
thank
Talking
you.
about how to train your twunk.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Chad.
There it is.
See? I knew what they were thinking.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, so it is not long before you come across a horse and carriage. And it looks to be just an old man by himself.
An old man by himself?
Hmm.
This will be easy. Jason, you mind scouting the area, see if there's anybody else around?
I guess I don't want to be around for this because that looks like a sweet old man. And he says as he's like going off.
Jason, give me a wits and awareness roll.
Yay! Also, I apologize for any clicks I may make. It has wormed its way into my stems.
How dare. I'm offended. In the meantime, Demetrian, what you doing?
Wondering whether or not I kill this man or introduce him to Chad, who likes old people. Um, I think it'd be fun to introduce him to Chad. I think that would be very funny. Yeah. So I'm just gonna, as Jason's doing his thing, I'm just gonna walk up to the carriage, look as innocent and unassuming as possible.
Okay, so manipulation. Got it.
Uh-huh. And try to get him to come over to actually to just talk to him about friend and then summon Chad, summon Antonio.
Just Chad.
Both.
Chad knows what he fucking did.
Yeah. Accurate. Uh, yeah, so you said, I'm sorry, you're going to talk to him about what?
I'm just gonna talk to him about a friend that is in need of some company, and that he looks perfect for said friend.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a manipulation and subterfuge roll.
So, I am gonna use Eyes of the Beast while staying in the shadows. So trying not to be seen while keeping an eye out.
Okay.
One success on Wits and Awareness.
You said one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Four out of five.
Okay. Yeah, so, Demetrian, um, you kind of like flag down this old man, uh, and he just says, "Oh, hello. You're oh, excuse me. You're out awfully late."
Yeah. I was I was at another carriage, but something spooked my horse, and the horse just kind of bolted. The carriage, the thing, I don't know what it's called, what that was holding the horse, kind of came loose and broke off when he bolted and got scared. And we're just over there, and you look really kind. Um, and my friend is really scared, a lot more scared than I am. He's He's in need of someone with such kindness and compassion. I believe that you have in your heart. I could see it in your eyes. Um, you you have to help us. I mean, at least with just that. Just please, would you come along with me?
Amazing. Yeah. He says, "Well, of course." You seem very upset. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Valerie.
Yeah, totally believable.
That poor
uh,
old man.
yeah, he says, "My name is Slavomir, and yes, I would love to help.
Oh, that's
Show me where your friend is."
amazing. Wonderful. Just right over here. And
Uh,
I bring him over to Antonio. Shut up.
Amazing.
You didn't know what I was doing. How dare you?
This is why we can't have anything fucking nice.
During Pride, no less.
Listen, I want you to know, I'm just standing in here. There's lightning, like maybe like 100 feet away from me, and I'm just like,
Wait,
damn,
are you
that's
still
wild.
outside, Lee?
Yeah, I don't have power at all.
Get your ass back inside, Jesus! If you get struck by lightning, I will fight you.
Me too.
I don't have service in my apartment. That's the problem.
I'll fight everybody else and then you.
Yeah. The entire like 9 billion people on this planet, and then you.
Yes.
Damn, not be being threatened with affection and violence. That's wicked work.
It's the best way.
Yeah.
That's how I
Also,
work.
Yeah, I sent a video in Discord of just like the outside, just all the
It looks
trees
great.
shaking.
If it wasn't so having you without power, it'd be beautiful.
also, Alana is gonna fight you as well. So you know,
Hey now,
keep that in
hey
mind.
now, you tiny biscuit, you can't fight me.
You tiny biscuit.
Listen, they are sick. You can't fight them.
That's so funny.
Anyway, yes. So you're just like trying to get him off of the cart.
And to follow over to Antonio. It's not too far because I could hear him stumbling because he would not stay.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
making kissy noises at his new boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, you come here often?
Hey
He just
yo,
gets me.
About
fuck
to.
up, Chad.
There it is.
Come on, he just gets me. You can get this fist in your face,
I mean,
and not
I don't
in the
think
fun
it's
way.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's where he
mean,
wants it.
Shut the fuck up, Chad. I'm tired of this shit.
Again, damn,
We in a row.
double.
I want you to know,
Double
because
kill.
my status has been shut the fuck up, Chad, for like a week and a half. One of my friends goes, "Who's Chad? And why are we telling him to shut the fuck up?" And I'm like, "You don't read this text."
I know. I love when I noticed that.
I
I mean-
saw that the other day. I was
Valid.
like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, he is a man, so.
I mean,
A
valid, yeah,
man!
accurate.
Oh, there's the rain. I was wondering where your bitch ass was at.
I've been right here underneath you this whole time, Lee. Jesus.
Lucky.
I meant the one with an I, not the one with a Y. Okay, now I actually have to go in the house now. I gotta go sit in the dark.
Oh,
Nah.
have
So
fun.
y'all have fun. I'm sorry. I didn't expect the
Goodbye.
heat wave and the rain to be homophobic
Nah,
at
you're
the same
good.
damn time.
Yeah,
Be
no,
safe.
you're good. You're good. Yeah, be safe, please.
I will. I'll talk to you peeps later. Don't have too much fun. Punch Chad in the face for me. Okay, bye.
Not even Antonio, just Chad. Yeah, so I think that he leads the cart over probably would like have you come up onto the seat with him. Yeah, and then sees. Damn it! I'm just reading the chat. Yeah, so leads the card over to where Antonio and Zaid are, and it's just like, are they okay?
No, there's a lot of things wrong with them. They are absolutely not okay in a lot of ways, which is why the kindness of a stranger like yourself is very much needed. Um, they're so scared they're acting like they're drunk.
Oh, yeah. Well, that happens to the best of us sometimes.
Yeah.
Jason,
Yes.
you are watching all this go down, but you are blissfully unaware that you are also being watched. Into it
Yay.
all, you hear just a low growl. It's different this time, and you do not have time to react before you feel the burning pain of needle-like claws digging into your back, and you hear the yowl of a large cat.
Fuck.
Oh. Is there any way for me to counterattack?
Absolutely, you can certainly try.
Yeah. I love yet hate that saying so much.
That's why I say it. What are you doing to counterattack?
Because he wasn't exactly being prepared for a fight, I would say he in the instant he'd pop his claws and spin around and slash at them.
I believe you have to make a rest check for the claws too, right?
I will go double check, but I believe so.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a rouse check, and then we'll move on from there.
Don't get hungrier. We're gonna have to find you another thickums.
Well, fortunately, I'm glad I didn't say anything to that statement because I did in fact fail that rouse check.
Oh, you're doing so good. So good. Yeah, so you are able to pop your claws, but it's not a were cougar. It's a were lynx. Get it right. Yeah,
Where
so
cougar?
there.
I want cougar.
It would be strength and brawl or dex and brawl.
What are you trying to do?
Like spin around and swipe at him.
Oh, I would say probably strength. I mean, at this point, it is more of like a wrestling competition.
Damn weird creatures.
I was gonna say because it is also purely on instinct because of the first initial attack. Feral fighting for it as well.
Sure.
It gives me an extra die, so I'm trying. Roll. 3 successes.
Okay. One moment. I was distracted. Not me. That's never happened.
What's distraction?
The constant state that I exist in.
I was gonna say definitely not what Dimitri did earlier.
Um.
Is
Bad news.
Ah.
Dang.
They got 7 successes because they got a crit.
Diablo. Te jodiste.
Yeah, I would re-roll, but most of the I'd only be able to re-roll 2 dice because all the other things were blood die or successes.
I mean, you could still reroll them if you want to burn the willpower because it helps to negate some of the damage, but that is up to you.
You is right, actually. There we go.
Weird people.
So add 1 success onto that. So
Okay.
4 successes.
4? Okay, hold on. Math. Doing pride. How dare. Yeah, so
Excuse me.
2K for that. So, Jason, you are going to take 2 superficial damage.
She was a working there.
Yay!
Yeah. But for the rest of you, you do hear this yowling, and so your new friend, whose name I've already forgotten, Slavomir.
Same. I don't remember those.
Yeah. Slavomir just looks terrified and is like, "Hurry up, get in the cart." Looking at Antonio and Zaid.
Oh God. Slavomir, I'm sorry. Can I just?
Yeah, give me a strength and brawl.
Okay, but why did I know exactly what was? Because I also at the same time was just the neck snapping motion.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh wait, no, wrong one. I put athletics. That's not the one I wanted. Okay. There we go. That's a lot better. 4 successes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he is an old man. He is not expecting it. He's honestly kind of terrified hearing the cry of this lynx. And so, like you see, he turns to look at Antonio, not seeing you coming as you just continue turning his head in the same direction.
Mhm.
He falls dead off of the cart.
Well, that was a good idea wasted. Anyway, Antonio, I need you to sober up real quick. So suck this guy before the blood is gross.
You're muted. Still muted.
And it was for like 2 minutes too. There was an ice cream truck passing. Would that sober me up?
Yeah, I mean, you can try.
I mean, okay.
I mean, it's carbs.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see here.
Is it carbs?
Yeah.
Everything
eating
has
a-
carbs.
I was gonna say, it's like eating a saltine.
I attempt to
That,
sober
there's
up.
cards in that. Yeah,
It's like
so
a Bloody Mary.
Bloody Slavomir. The classic drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me, let's do stamina and, just stamina. Straight up.
Just stamina. Okay.
Yeah.
One moment.
No ice.
Ooh,
Just-
okay.
Stam it up. I didn't like that one.
I mean, it's still gonna chuckle out of me, but
One success.
you know what? You feel like it helped, but there also was not a lot of blood. I mean, this is a relatively like frail old man, so you're just like, maybe the blood's a little thin. Maybe you're just a little too drunk. So you've gone from like drunk to pretty solidly tipsy.
I can work with
God
that.
damn it, Antonio, get your fucking shit together. We're in the woods in the darkness, and there was a fucking, what the hell was that? I don't know what that sound was. You know, there's creatures.
And if there's a creature around, it's killing Jason. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
They're attracted to him for some reason. They want his flesh.
So he'd watch the cart, get in it, stay out of danger. I'll be back.
Dimitri, and you see as Zaid is like climbing, like crawls across the ground, like climbing into the
I just
cart.
grab him and like gently toss him onto the cart.
And you just like after you hear the thud, there's just a second or two, and he's like, "Thanks."
Uh-huh. Let's go find Jason. God damn this fucking shit. Where the hell is Iris?
Well, I was gonna say,
She was just with us.
Yeah, I'll just pilot Iris for a moment.
Okay.
I do technically have her old character sheet, so close enough. But yeah, so you make your way towards the sound and find that Jason is pinned by a large, ferocious-looking cat. You see it has sort of like a tannish fur to it. You see the tufts of its ears have like a little bit of like extra hair on them. And its claws are fully embedded in Jason's chest. And it is just like uh, almost like it's making biscuits, but in the most violent way possible.
Oh,
It's
so
a
just like
fucking
making biscuits.
cat. It's a fucking cat. Get out of here. Get. Shh, shh, shh.
Yeah, not normal cat. I was gonna say, would I, since it's got like right there, am I able to just like shove my claws into it and electrocute it?
I mean, again, you can definitely try. Whether you can like do it effectively or not is the question, but we'll find out.
Here's the hoping.
Antonio, you got any of that like silver stuff on you?
You know I always keep that thing on me.
It's like I'm not going in right now to try to punch it with these gloves. I just want to throw something at it.
I just pull out the two swords and I hand them one.
Okay. Let's see if I can chuck this motherfucker at it.
Do I add anything to my roll for the lightning?
I mean, I guess you could add the dots from your discipline.
Okay. I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, no, that's valid.
Give me one sec because I am making unfortunately bad choices by using another willpower.
I don't think that's a bad choice. I think it's probably a good choice, actually.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a terrible roll, but it could be better.
I mean,
Fair.
no need to have willpower if you're dead.
That's true.
Throwing a weapon was strength and athletics, right?
No, because you're throwing it, it would be dex.
Dex. Okay.
And actually, it would be dex and I'm gonna say melee because it's a weapon.
So that is 5 successes.
Okay. Hold on. I don't remember what I got. Okay, yeah, you did manage to beat them out on that one. By 1 success, so not a whole lot. Let me see. Okay, I was just looking at one thing real quick. Yeah, so what is the... I think claws are how much? How much does it say for your claws?
I don't remember. It's not what I tapped on at all.
Let's see. Iris also has that, so let me see if I can get it
With
faster.
a +2 modifier to damage, deal 2 points of vampiric bite attacks will still only deal 2 points of aggregate damage, despite but do not suffer the 1 success penalty. Superficial damage inflicted by users' natural weapons is not halved while feral weapons is active, though. So yeah, I think it's just a +2 modifier to damage. It says.
Yeah, so I mean that is the nice thing is like you get to do full damage instead of half damage like most people do. So yeah, so that is 3 points of. It would only be superficial, because it would have to be a bite for it to be aggravated. But that was okay. That is a decent amount of damage.
Like I was gonna say, he was returning the favor and just like stabbing their chest, and then, like I
Right.
said, electrocuting.
It's like a cat fight. You guys are just like.
Meanwhile, I'm about to throw a damn sword at it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it makes sense. Gangrels do have the symbol of a wolf, so
Yep.
dog versus cat here.
Good old cat dog.
Oh God, no!
Yeah, so, what'd you get, Demetrian?
I got a 5 out of 6.
Okay. Yeah. So, here's the fun thing. Werecats are not weak to silver.
It's still getting stabbed.
It is, and for a decent amount of damage, but again superficial. So you do like chuck this sword. It does pierce their side, and they let out another like piercing yowl into the night. But they are definitely going to try and do some more damage to Jason because at this point they're pissed and probably a little desperate because now they are outnumbered. They thought they found just one person, one little kindred by themselves. So, Jason, give me a Dex and Athletics roll, please.
Oh, something I'm actually fairly decent at. Celerity with the rapid reflexes.
Yeah.
Excuse my dying.
I will not.
Hey, phone, can you work with me here, please? I just want to pull my disciplines up.
No, illegal.
Apparently. There it is. Nine successes, including a messy critical.
Jesus. Okay. So, tell me what your beast does when you are in this situation. You are fearing for your unlife. The fight seems like it's not quite evenly matched, but you are in a desperate situation. Your inner beast, the thing that makes you a kindred, is terrified. Tell me about that.
Because of the way I've made Jason, nature of him, he is like I said before, he's just trying to survive. So even if he has to take a little bit of extra damage getting out of the situation, he is trying. Guessing he tried to use the momentum of it getting hit to try and roll, and then if you allow a powerful leap away as quickly as possible.
Well, because you're attacking, I wouldn't.
Okay. Uh, I'm not really sure. Brain is doing a fart. Uh, in that case, then he'd just start going full on feral on it.
Okay. Ooh, actually, Valencia, I lied. I thought that they were not weak to silver, but they are. I just had to double check. So,
Oh.
yeah, you can do a little bit of extra damage. Yeah, so, Jason, as you just are feeling like you are in a desperate spot, I don't know if you would have necessarily seen the rest of your coterie arrive. Uh, just because sometimes, when you're in the heat of the moment, that tunnel vision, you're just focused on the thing that you're fighting against. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and so just like flip over and start unleashing. And you said, I'm sorry, you got how many successes?
For me,
Yes.
9, with including
Okay,
the messy crit.
perfect. Right, right. I
Those are always
remembered the
so
messy
fun.
crit, I just didn't. So, I'm sorry, what?
I said those are always so fun.
Yeah.
The messy crits, yeah.
Um, yeah, so you are able to, oh gosh, math. Yeah, so because Demetrian had pierced it with this silver blade, you are able to do like a very significant amount of damage. And then, ooh, you know what? I think realizing that that blade is there, like you're not able to like pull it out and attack again, but you can just sort of like kick it in further as you are
Oh,
getting like up on your feet.
I was gonna say, could I instead of kick it, could I be able to like gut it with the sword?
I mean, it's not facing that direction.
Ah, okay.
They were throwing it at the creature that was on top of you. So,
Okay, so be in the chest. Okay, the ribs, yeah, okay.
well, more
So
in
yeah.
like the back or the side, yeah,
Okay, then yeah. Makes sense.
yeah. But it does seem like it is seriously wounded. As Antonio, you tipsily make your way over to this tussle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Are they in a tree still?
They never were.
They are. I thought. Okay, I thought they were. One of them or both of them were up in a tree for some reason.
Yeah.
Then if they're on the ground, I will stumble over and try and stab the cat thing.
With your silver sword.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a strength plus melee.
Strength plus melee.
You know what I love happening? When you come up with a good idea after the fact.
Yeah, no, I heard the oh.
2 successes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it is very, very wounded. It has been attacked from multiple people. Uh, I think, Antonio, you're probably, because you are still fairly intoxicated, you just go to like poke at it and lose your balance a little bit and just like fully pierce its chest. Like sever the spinal cord because you're just drunk.
Accurate.
Oops.
I got it.
I did it.
Killing blow.
Yeah. Uh, And then you do see, like, as it breathes its last breath, that it turns back into a human.
I just curb stomp its face a little bit, just for a little bit extra, because of the currently and still bleeding chest wounds.
I
Or
mean, probably
open
not still. Well,
bleeding.
probably not still bleeding. You're a vampire.
Yeah, definitely still
Mm-hmm.
probably open though.
Yeah, yeah. But since you don't have like a circulatory system that works constantly, you wouldn't really bleed so much as
I
just
did have Blush of Life on.
Yeah, it doesn't last that long.
Okay.
I mean, I think it only lasts a scene, and the scene was basically getting Slavomir, and then once he was dead.
Ah, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you are able to heal your physical wounds. The clothing wounds less capable of fixing easily. But
There was that tiny old man. I'm sure some of his stuff will fit a little big on Jason.
Listen,
See that
the
I heard.
holes add character.
good times.
And
Yeah. So what are you guys doing with his body?
The old man?
Both,
Well,
probably.
that one too.
um,
The
ooh,
cat?
okay. So let's take the old man's clothes, give them to Jason, and then let's put them like together.
That'll work. Take both their
Oh.
clothes.
And give
Well,
give the old man a sword.
The were lynx did not have clothes whenever it became human.
Oh, true. So it's already half done.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were just like naked together, and they were fighting, and they killed each other.
Two
Yes.
dudes, sword fighting, nothing gay there.
Sword
fighting
fighting
naked.
while sword fighting. Sword fighting while sword fighting.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be painful in more
But,
ways than pleasurable.
5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Mm-hmm. Well, they were a little closer when he went in for the stab and then got his neck broken at the same time.
So we lay them down. Okay, we can have them standing and then let them fall, but we stage it to where the werecat has the hands around the old man's neck, and the old man, I have a dagger probably extra somewhere that will just stab him through the chest, wherever my killing blow was, because it was a killing blow. It'll make sense.
A dagger that pierces all the way through their spine.
I mean, we know how
No,
strong
you
this old man
need
was.
to leave your sword with it.
That's silver. It's so expensive.
You have
can
like
afford
17
more.
of them.
So expensive. Does the old man have any kind of weaponry on his cart? Nope. Damn.
Antonio,
Yes.
give me an intelligence and occult roll, please.
Intelligence and occult. One.
Yeah.
One moment.
Sobers up for a minute just to be like, actually.
Actually, why is this where links here? We need to get Chad those glasses that light up.
Oh, when you go like that.
Uh-huh.
The anime thing.
3 successes.
Okay. You know enough to know that leaving a silver sword will draw some kind of suspicion. Silver swords are not super common. It may not draw suspicion to you per se, because there's not really, well, I guess there are some folk stories of vampires being weak to silver, but it is typically more like werewolves. But either way, the potential of drawing in hunters raises the danger for everyone, not just the were creatures.
Mhm.
Go with my idea of just burning the bodies.
Can we
I mean,
cut up the bodies first?
I mean, it'd make it easier to pile them. But I was gonna say, I mean, the werefucker there is already kind of charred on the inside.
Ooh, it'd be great, like catharsis for you if you stick your fingers, like I did with the werewolf, into the wound and just start pulling. And just rip
Unfortunately,
them
he's
apart.
already dead.
Yeah, but like, insult to injury.
That's why I curb stomped his
Desecrate
head
the
already.
body.
And also it'd be like ripping him into pieces anyway.
What
I
if we
mean,
made it?
I don't know. Are
Are
you
there,
strong enough to rip a guy into pieces?
are there
I-
Or
bears
like
around?
wild animals after them.
I was gonna say, are there like bears or actual like lynxes around that could maybe?
I was gonna say I technically did kind of already go feral on him, so it looks like he got attacked by an animal as well.
It could
Yeah,
be
let's
an
just rip. I mean, I could tear this old man apart like paper. And that'd just be fun for me. Although it'll only last like
Not fun.
5 seconds. Whatever.
Antonio, do you ask Zaid about creatures native to this area?
I'll see if they're awake.
Oh yeah, no, I mean he's definitely awake. Just like staring up at the stars, probably drooling a little bit. It's like, do you think we're alone in the universe?
Do you think we're friends in every world?
He's like, I would find you in every life.
Oh, he's one of those fans.
I'm sure you would, Zahid. I'm sure you would. Are there any wild animals that usually roam these areas that you know of?
Moose, ravens, weasels, lynxes, maybe a bear or two. Why?
Oh,
That's all
just
I needed.
wondering.
Let's rip this man to pieces like a bear did it. I've
Yes.
seen bears do it. It's fun.
Or like a lynx did it.
Yeah, it's not as fun.
I was gonna say you can look at whatever wounds are on Jason and just kind of mimic those.
I would have to make my claws come out.
I mean, I feel like
I
at that point Iris just pops her feral weapons and starts ripping them apart.
was gonna say, Jason's like,
Yeah.
you talk about the claws, like I did give them to you for a reason.
Yeah, but we're not in a fight right now. Anyway, it looks like Iris
because
just
Lee's
kind of
not
did
here.
it for us.
Yeah, because Lee's not here. I feel like, as Jason says, like, "Oh, I gave those to you for a reason." She's just like, "That's wicked work."
Accurate.
And then just continues ripping these two apart. It's like just that brief pause, like covered in blood and gore.
That's my little bead.
That's another piece of art that I definitely would love. Anybody wants to draw that? Just Iris
Dimitrian just
mauling.
admiring Iris ripping two dudes apart, like, oh,
Yeah.
that's my baby.
Amazing. So I will say, you are able to make your way to Vienna. Oh yeah, Alana's still here, so if you're bored when you feel better.
Mm-hmm. It'd be a fun day.
Mhm,
I feel like there's
but
just
yeah.
so many things that'd be fun things to draw.
mhm, mhm.
It's a lot of fun
Just
things that happen.
all of the scenes. But yeah, so y'all are able to make your way to Vienna fairly uneventfully. And I will say, because shenanery will happen, and we probably want the rest of the coterie here for that, it's probably
Yeah.
a good place for us to wrap. We're at about 2 hours anyway, so we're not doing too
Yeah.
bad. So,
We started
Anyway.
early.
ish.
Yeah, earlier than
Earlier
usual.
than normal, yeah.
Oh, fantastic. But yeah, we will see you all hopefully next week with our full coterie. So, bye everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.